Guys, we are under the linear inequalities problems here, right? So graph each inequalities. Okay, so we want to graph it. So if you take question A, we have x greater than or equal to -3. Greater than or equal to -3. So that means what? So we go on the number line. All right, so here is the number line. We have 0 right in the middle. And then we have positive, infinity and negative infinity. All right? So that's the same thing as if you did negative infinity, positive infinity. Okay? So what's really happening? So the first thing we got to do is to locate the number. So -3, we have to locate it. So comparing to 0, -3 is on the left side because all negative numbers are on the left and all positive numbers are on the right side when we are dealing with the number line. All right? So we can have -1, -2, and then -3, right? So -3. So that's number one. Number two now, we got to graph it. So what is this one saying? The statement is x is greater than or equal to -3. So that means begin with equal to, so the equal sign. So we have our circle, and then we shade it in. All right? And then it's greater than. So it's greater than, that means any number greater than -3. That'll be what? -2, -1. 0 is greater than -3. 1, 2, 3. So all the way to the right side, right? And here we go. All right? So a lot of times, what we learn in school way back is because when you have greater than or equal to, so that means like you're taking your right arm and then you make it like this one, okay, looking like that. So it's going that way, that direction. So that's the same thing. All right? Does it work? All right. So let's go with it. So the second one, so we have b, x less than or equal to -2. So again, we have our number line. Okay, with the number line, we have negative infinity. We have positive infinity. Okay, so we have 0 right in the middle. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is to locate -2. So where is -2 compared to 0? On the left side, because that's where all the negative numbers are. So you have -1, -2, for example, -3. So here is -2. First thing we're going to do again is to put our little circle, and then we shade it in. So we shade in when you have the equal sign with it. We leave it empty if we don't have the equal sign. So we're going to see that in the next questions, right in a second. So this one here is less than or equal to, right? So less than or equal to, again, so like we said when we did in school way back, is that this one is going like this, right? So if you take your arm, your left arm, then you make it this way. So what's happening? So the direction is going to the left. So that means your arrow is going to the left as well. So here is where all the answers are. So that means you have -3, -4, -5, -100, -20, 24. All right? So this is it. Okay? So now we go to C here. So we have x less than 12. Number line again. First thing is that, right? So the number line, we have 0 right in the middle, positive infinity, negative infinity. Are we good so far with me? All right. So what's really happening? So we say positive 12. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to begin with 10, 11, 12. All right, then 13. Continue going like that. So the first thing to do is then to have our little circle here, and then we leave it empty, right? We leave it empty. So again, you shade it in when you have the equal. You leave it empty when we don't have the equal sign. So that's what actually makes the difference between the two of them when we are graphing. So where is this one going again? So we say this one, right? The left arm. So then what's happening is going to this direction. So let's go. So this means all the numbers less than 12. So we have 11, 10, 0, -1, all these numbers, right? Okay? 1, 2, 3, all those numbers less than 12. So let's come up to the last but not least, D here. So that's x greater than 4. So we want all the numbers greater than 4. So the first thing again is drawing this one here. So we have 0, we have negative infinity, and then we have positive infinity. All right, we're good so far? So the second thing to do is to be able to locate the 4. What is going to be 4? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, for example, right? So 1, 2, 3, and then we have this one here. And what's happening? So we're going where? Again, if you take now the right arm, and then it's going this way to the right. So all the numbers greater than 4 are all on that side. And then again, we do not shade this one in. We leave it empty, the little circle, to signify that this one has no equal sign next to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So guys, do not forget to like, share, comment, and also subscribe to our channel as we continue to grow. Okay? Thank you.